Hey everyone, welcome to Behind the Lines, the story in the song. I'm performing songwriter Oscar Butler, and we are breaking down a song that speaks to the heart of every musician who's ever pushed through pain, doubt, and exhaustion just to play one more song. This is I May Become a Star. It's a song about passion, perseverance, and the dream of doing what you love. So let's dive in. Every musician has a relationship with their instrument. Sometimes it loves you back, sometimes it makes you work for it. I remember sitting down after hours of practice, looking at my fingers and realizing I couldn't even feel the tips anymore. And yet, the only thing I wanted to do was pick up the guitar and play some more. That's when I knew I had to write about this feeling, this obsession with music that keeps me and musicians going even when it hurts. In verse 1, it says, I've got sore fingers from playing all the time because I don't use a flat pick. They just muck up my style. My fingers got indentations and they don't go away. The tips don't got no feeling. Maybe I'm better off that way. They say nylon strings will give my digits some ease, but I'm just here to play my best if it brings me to my knees. This verse lays it all out. The pain, the dedication, and the refusal to take shortcuts. I don't use flat picks because I want to feel every note, and that's a preference. You know, I learned with flat picks, but I just got into finger picking. But I want to feel every note, every vibration. But that choice comes with a cost. The line, my fingers got indentations and they don't go away, isn't just about the physical. It's about how deeply music is imprinted into me. And that last line, it's an acknowledgement that playing may take everything out of me, but it's worth it. The chorus, I don't want to live if I can't sing and play my guitar, so if I keep it up, I may just become a star. This chorus is a declaration. It's not about wanting fame, it's about needing music. That first line is everything. I don't want to live if I can't sing and play my guitar. That's not just poetry, that's truth for so many musicians. And then there's that little glimmer of hope. Um, I just may become a star. It's not a demand, it's a thought, a quiet dream, a fantasy. It's my dream that keeps me going, keeps musicians going. And it's neat because Jimmy Buffett wrote a song years ago called It's My Job. And I think it's the last verse where he's talking about being a musician, and it's just like, that's what he was meant to do. And that's kind of how I feel. I've watched some Livingston Taylor performing stage performance videos, and I remember him talking about saying that you do what you do because it's the only thing you can do. And that's, I kind of took that on a long time ago. I realized that that's what I do. So like in verse 1, that's verse 1 covers sort of the cost, that's New York, the cost of passion. The chorus jumps into the heart of the song, which is I don't want to play if I can't. I don't want to live if I can't sing and play guitar. And now going into verse 2, it covers my childhood dream. It says, I've been wanting to play ever since I was just a little kid. I would lock up in the bathroom and give it all that I could give. Till I'd hear Mama call from the kitchen, boys, supper's on the table, so I'd hit one last high note to prove that I was able. There never was a day when I did not hum a tune, even in the cold of winter or the hottest day in June. This verse paints a vivid picture of a young dreamer, of me. Of the young dreamer, that kid in the bathroom using the acoustics to make himself sound bigger, and practicing in secret, believing that if he just kept singing, he'd get better. It's a memory that so many musicians share. Music wasn't just a hobby; it's it was a necessity, and still, I mean, it was, it is, it became a necessity. No matter what season it was, no matter what else was happening in life, music was part of it. When we get to the bridge covers my musical roots, and I it's a general thing. I wanted musicians and people who have dreams to understand this, but I mean, it covers just my musical roots. My daddy would play his jazz, and mama loved her rhythm and blues. My foot was always tapping. I wore out all of my left shoes. Count Basie, he would tuck me in, and Aretha would wake me up. I never went thirsty while music always filled my cup. And breaking that one down, it's this bridge is a tribute to music that raised me. My dad listened to jazz, Count Basie, Duke Ellington, all the old jazz greats. Um, and mom, I remember the little 45s, the Motown 45s. We would listen to rhythm and blues all the time. But my mom's rhythm and blues, those sounds shape the way I hear the world. And that imagery of wearing out my left shoes. I think about that because I always tap my left foot. My tap foot's the one that's always working. That's real. It's real. I was always tapping my foot and always keeping time. Music wasn't just background noise for me, it was life itself. Jumping into verse 3, is life is a performer. Life is a performer. It says, so that's why I stand before you playing on these steel strings, singing songs about my life and a whole lot of other things. You see, I cannot be satisfied in anything else I may do. So that's why I play these chords and sing my songs to you. Sometimes I feel maybe I should just lay it all down, but I know that would put me 6 feet in the ground. And then into the chorus. But this this is the resolution. I'm here because I have to be. No matter what else I could do in life, nothing else would feel right if I wasn't playing and singing. Um, even in even in moments of doubt, I know that walking away from music isn't an option for me. It's not just what I do, it's who I am. And it's neat because in that verse when it talks to, I start off talking about the steel strings. In the first verse I talk about the nylon strings, they say, will give my digits some ease. And that's what I was always, people would tell me about when I was learning how to play guitar and I was complaining about how sore my fingers were. Well, if you switch to nylon strings, and yeah, that's an option. But really it wasn't, because I wanted to deal with what I had to. The steel strings were what I was playing on. So the musical breakdown is the rhythm has a steady driving feel, reflecting persistence. The melody I wanted to keep warm, pulling from the blues and folk influences, and then the bridge introduces a shift, bringing it into sort of a jazzy type of thing. The Basically the verses. Um, the chorus is, and then the bridge goes into. Ending the bridge. So that's basically the bridge and the chorus. But that's the simplicity of the music. It's Again, a basic blues progression, 1 4 5, little things get in there. I tend to like dissonant types of sounds, so I'll throw in little pieces of it, little like that, little. I like that sound. Anyway, but that's the music for it. I may become a star. I got soft fingers playing all the time. 'Cause I don't use a flat pick, it just mucks up my style. My fingers got indentations, they don't go away. The tips don't got no feeling, I guess I'm better off that way. Now you see, nylon strings that say, well, give my digits some ease. But I'm just here to play my best if it brings me to my knees. You see, I don't want to live if I can't sing and play my guitar. And if I keep it up, well then, someday I may just be a star, yeah. Well now, I've been wanting to sing ever since I was just a little kid. I would lock up in the bathroom and give it all that I could give. Mama called from the kitchen, boy, supper's on the table. So I'd hit one last high note just to prove that I was able. Never was a day when I did not hum a tune, even in the cold winter or the hottest day in June. Now you see, I don't want to live if I can't sing and play my guitar. No, no, if I keep it up, well then, someday I may just be a star. Well now, Daddy would play his jazz and Mama loved her rhythm and blues. My foot was always tapped and I wore out all of my left shoes. Count Bass said he would tuck me in and Aretha would wake me up. I never went thirsty, no, not while music would always fill my cup. Yeah. Well now, that's why I stand before you, playing on these steel strings, singing songs about my life and a whole lot of other things. But I cannot be satisfied in anything else I may do. So that's why I play these chords and write my songs for you. Sometimes I feel maybe I should lay it all down, but I know that would put me 6 feet in the ground. Now you see, I don't want to live if I can't sing and play my guitar. No, no, and if I keep it up, well then, someday I may just be a star, yeah. I don't want to live if I can't sing and play my guitar. No, no, and if I keep it up, well then, someday I may just be a star, yeah. Someday I may just be a star now. This song isn't just about me, it's about everyone who has ever loved something so much that they couldn't let it go. If that's you, keep going, because maybe, just maybe, you may become a star too. So anyway, if you like what you're hearing, please feel free to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you'll know every time a new episode comes out. See you next time.